I don't know if this. Okay.
Okay, I guess it's on.
Yeah. Nicole.
I'm Philip Hargrove. Yeah. So I guess I'm the RA in this situation. So yeah, where are you from again?
I'm from Maryland.
Okay, cool. What part are you like?
Do you know Montgomery County area?
I've heard of it. I was just talking to my uncle right now. I think he's from close to there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know he's in like Northern Virginia.
No, honestly,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Like a lot of people somehow have connections from Maryland. It's like a really random state, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So what? I'm always curious. Like, what brought you to Stanford? Like, what?
This sounds kind of weird, but like even since like middle school, it didn't have to be Stanford, but I wanted to live in California. And like I really like the culture in California, even though I only visited once, pretty much. But I guess it's because one of my dad's best friend's daughter, who happened to be one of my best friends, she lived in California, and I guess it just like made it seem cooler to live here.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what are you majoring in?
Psychology.
Psych.
Yeah. So.
Where did that come from? Or what's, like what you want to do with that? Do you want to like?
Yeah. So I want to do music therapy as of right now. So what happened was basically I wanted to do a job where like I liked what I was doing, but I thought I was actually like doing something for people. And I wanted a more hands-on experience. So I didn't really want to work in a desk or like.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, in high school, my senior year, I couldn't take the AP Psych because it conflicted with one of my classes. But like, so I took this really small class. It was like only 5 kids, and I thought it was going to be really not that good because like little class probably means not that good. But it was actually really fun. My teacher was just really passionate about psychology, and like found myself reading just for fun, like studying for fun, and like doing a lot of my own research. And that's when I was like, wow, maybe this is like a subject that I'd actually enjoy because it was the first time I didn't feel like I was studying.
Yeah.
And I'm just really interested in music and education and stuff. So.
How does music tie into psych? I mean, I don't know. I don't know like much about the field. Like I took AP psychology, but it was taught by like a history professor, I think. So I mean, yeah, like we learned, but I don't remember it. I don't even remember like what the class was about. Like outside the name. So.
No, I think for psych it was nice because the smaller class there was like more discussion.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like I was being like taught really. I felt like we were all just like learning together. It was cool. But for like the music question, I guess it's because music's always been a huge integral part of my life. And I felt like without it, I just wouldn't be the same person. So at first, I just wanted to somehow tie in music. But then one of my like pretty good friends, his friend got into a car accident and she got into a coma. So she was put in a coma. So she was in the coma for like months and months. And so like there was a music therapist that like always came by. And when she got out of her coma, music therapy helped her like regain like functions, like to actually like learn how to like walk again and like just like kind of like use your brain again because it uses the left hemisphere. And like obviously I still have a lot to learn about it because I just like haven't been able to do that much research. But as of right now, that's like something that I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I remember. I think I learned a little bit more about it. I went to the summer program at Caltech after junior year of high school, and we took I don't know if it was neurology or it was neuroscience. That was what they called it. So I know that there was something in there related to psychology. Yeah, I don't remember much about it, but yeah, that's really cool. So have you done research here?
Yeah, I'm a research assistant right now at the social psych lab.
Okay.
Freshman year, I did it in the cognitive department, but I really like both of them. They're really different from each other. But like freshman year is definitely a lot more like using like MATLAB and like a lot more analyzing, whereas like social psych it's a lot more making tests and going out and like observing people. But I really like my boss person, so I think I'm gonna stick with him for a while.
Cool.
Yeah. Wait, what are you majoring in?
I'm aeroastro, so yeah, I mean engineering. It's been really similar to mechanical engineering. Pretty much up until last quarter. There, so yeah, for the first like 2.5 years are like the same thing, and then you if you take out the like design and manufacturing classes that they do in ME, and like throw in some of the aeroastro classes, then you have like the same major. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's always been my thing. I guess kind of similar to you, like I've like always like known that was like something that I was interested in. And yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. There's like a lot of people who like Stanford was like their dream school and like, or at least like they had some idea of where they were going, but I didn't even know, because I mean I'm from Texas and pretty much everybody like stays in state and goes to like UT or A&M or Baylor, TCU, like all the schools. In state. So I remember I didn't even think about applying to Stanford until like October of, is that when applications are? Like October of senior year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think there was like 4 weeks left before the early application. And the guy who was my roommate at that summer program, he was like, yeah, you should apply, like it's a common app, so you mean it's not like too much. So yeah, I got that together and then, ended up getting it in December and came to admit weekend and all that, so. Yeah, I definitely feel like that was a like stroke of luck that it just kind of came up, and then I ended up here because I feel like if I had gone to UT, it would have been a completely different college experience, and I would definitely like fit in here. What other stuff do you do on campus, or like are you like involved in like groups or like musical stuff or?
Yeah, I did university singers the first quarter. But I didn't really like it that much because it was it was a choir, which I liked, and it was it was mixed, which I also liked because I went to an all girls school, so I'm like used to women's choir, and so like I wanted a mixed choir, but I kind of thought that the conductor was too like he yelled at us too much. But like not in a encouraging way, and like I didn't know anyone in the group. And
this
like,
was your freshman fall?
No, this was this fall. Yeah, that added to like the whole sophomore slump thing because I was like, I kind of joined because I felt like I was missing music, and also I wanted to meet more people my sophomore year. But like because rehearsal was 3 hours and like we only had 5-minute break. And like. Most of them were grad students, and like the people that were Stanford students, like we were too tired to talk or whatever. So like I felt like if I wasn't enjoying singing, then like I shouldn't. It's not fair to me or the chorus to be in there. So I basically like pieced out. I'm in KSA, which is the Korean Student Association. And SAC, which is like Stanford Asian American Activist Committee, which to be completely honest, I really like, but I don't think I'm doing that much, like, collectively as a group. Like, I want to do more, like, contribution. Like, I feel with KSA, it's like more, it's like culture awareness, you know? So it's like, I can feel good about being in that, but with SAC, I don't know, I just feel like it's
you feel like they could just be like doing more?
Yeah, I feel like I'm there honestly more because I like the people and not because I care about anything that's going on. So it's like I feel like I might drop out of that too. And I'm in Alpha Phi, but like that's not something that I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah, it's always interesting, like how, because like you're here for 4 years, like ideally, or I guess that's like the average. And like I feel like every year is like something different, and you like and like I mean I don't know, like just thinking back to the stuff that I was involved in like freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah, the
like,
change, right?
Yeah, I definitely feel you on the like being involved in a group like because of the people and like I mean I don't know because sometimes that's good because like I'm in SBSE, which is the Society of Black Scientists and Engineers, and each of the last 2 years, so like we just had the elections this year for the executive board next year, and I remember around this time last year I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have time for it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm not like I need to focus on my classes,
Mm-hmm.
and blah blah blah. But it's like it's always a really good environment. Like the meetings are always really
Yeah.
fun, and it's just like a cool way to keep in touch with people. And
That's the
you know,
thing.
yeah.
But it's also different from hanging out in like a club setting.
Yeah.
Because then like hanging out just to hang out.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, that's another thing I'm worried about because like I don't want to see people only when it's like you're focusing on like what to do next and stuff, because then I feel like it takes away from like the actual friendship, and it like kind of might focus more on like oh, she didn't turn in that article on time. You know what I mean? That's what I get worried about.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've definitely got friends who like I've gotten to know them through like classes because we like worked on problem sets every week, and then like there's like one friend I'm thinking about because So yeah, I met her last year in a class, and we had the same classes in the spring, the fall, and then this winter. She's abroad now, but she was also the president of SBSE, and so yeah, like, she's abroad, and I'm like, our like entire friendship, like even though we like got to know each other like really well, and I like really enjoy her as a person, like you know, outside of the context of like engineering stuff, it's weird.
Yeah.
To like, it's like, so what do we talk about if we like don't have a class?
Yeah, I feel like it's weird because in high school, there's a lot of people that I felt like were like school friends.
Yeah.
You know, and but then you come home and then you'd be like, oh, but that girl's actually like I actually want to hang out with her.
Friend,
yeah. But here it's so confusing because you live with these people like technically on campus. So like you always see them when you're not in class as well, or not. You don't see everyone, but like there are people that you see, and like I guess it's like hard to determine like.
Did we die? Oh no, it's still there. It went dark, so I didn't.
I know. I get confused too. I was watching Harry Potter, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, maybe it like killed the battery a little bit. It happens, yeah.
So did you would you say that you like met people and then joined like whatever organizations, or that you like met more people through the organization? It's like KSA and SAC.
I think that was the case for KSA and SAC. Definitely was not the case for Alpha Phi. Because I kind of was expecting that. Like, I was expecting, like, oh, I'm in there, so, like, I'm going to have, like, a bunch of friends. But, like, it doesn't work like that. And, like, I really didn't like it at first because it's really easy to just judge people, like, based on a few interactions. And then, like, snap judgment and be like, okay, I don't like that person. Or be like, oh, she's just, like, sorority person and whatever. But then I actually was going to deactivate, but then my mom was like, you should actually try to, like, put yourself out there and stop judging people. No, I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just being like, Mom, I don't fit in, instead, like, actually trying. So then I, like, put in effort. And after I put in effort, I got to meet some really, really cool people. And I like a lot of the girls. I think in any kind of club or setting, when there's like that mob mentality, people can get like annoying, or not annoying, but like change a bit. But it's like I've gotten to enjoy. I enjoy it a lot more now because I know that that's not actually who they are.
I know what you mean.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I ended up. So I was in UJ freshman year, and yeah, it's kind of weird because a lot of people, all the freshmen, like joined like BSU and NAACP and stuff like that. But that was never like I knew that wasn't something I was gonna be like really invested in. Like I came in knowing that SBSE was something I wanted to do because I was involved in like the national organization that it's tied to in high school. So I was really excited about doing that, and I joined gospel choir winter quarter just like randomly. Like I think, I remember like we were at house meeting the day of gospel choir's retreat, like before they left, and I was just like messing around, like listening to music and like singing. And my friend was like, "Oh, like you're not tone deaf, like you should join the choir." So I just like hopped on, and then I've been in it for like I guess 2.5 years now.
Wait, when is gospel choir?
It's. You mean like one of the practices?
Yeah.
You should come Thursday nights, 7:30 in the Harmony House. I don't know where we are right now. Yeah, that way. Wait, the Harmony House? Okay. No, yeah, it's that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's at 7:30. Oh, I guess also Monday is at 8. We're doubling up because our show is on May 12th. Yeah, it's coming up.
Wait, is it something that you can just join, or do you have to join in like the beginning?
So, I mean, ideally, you'd be like in the beginning of we usually look for new people at the beginning of every quarter.
Mm-hmm. I guess this doesn't count as beginning of the quarter.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think you could pick up
I can
like
learn
4
fast.
songs in
Yeah.
2 weeks, definitely.
I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I could send you the songs and yeah, like roll through.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah. Because
okay.
I've been looking for like a choir.
Yes, do it. Yes.
Wait, okay. I don't need to. Is everyone?
No.
Okay. Okay. I didn't
Actually,
know if that was like a weird question to ask, but I didn't want to be like, hey.
Yeah, no, it was actually really funny. Freshman year, when I joined, the tenor section was 5 Asian guys and me. Like I was the only black guy in the RV at 15.
No. You guys are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, I don't
yeah.
even know if this is this. Oh, it's
Is it
still
still
working.
recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it got lower. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we should. Okay, we'll stop.
Well, on that awkward note, yeah, we'll end it. Dig it.